Hey guys, what's up? It is Saturday and I am at work. We just had open campus, which is where high school students from many parts of Japan can come to our school, my university, and decide whether they want to maybe apply here to come next spring. As you know, the Japanese school year starts in April. So I have my Star Wars calendar here in my office, which some of the students visited. And August, I just turned the month. And it happens to be this picture of Princess Leia, slave outfit. So I decided, no, I'd go with the Darth Vader picture instead. I wanted to make a really quick vlog, and I'm doing it on my iPad just so it can be quick. About, wow, I really don't know where to look. I guess I look there. About my friend Chris's, I'm going to sit down. My friend Chris's blog. And basically the reason I think this is timely is a lot of you Jets are maybe on the alternate list and you don't know if you're going to make it into Jet. And I get this question a lot. How else can I go? If I don't make it on Jet, how else can I go to Japan? And so my friend Chris is writing this blog. Sorry, whoa. And it's called, and that might be backwards. It'll be interesting when I watch this back. I don't know if that'll be backwards. But it's called Driving to Guam. You can't drive to Guam. And Chris knows this, but it's a funny title. And Chris, the reason I know Chris and his wife Susie is they were Jets in Izumo with me. They stayed for 2 years, my second and third year, because remember I stayed 5. And they were very young. And they got married while in Japan, and Susie used to have a blog all about that, so some of you that want to know about that can maybe hunt that down or leave a comment and ask for her old blog address if it's still active. But Chris actually made it into Jet, and Susie came over as a spouse, and to make things easier, they actually got married while, in Hiroshima for Japanese laws and, passports and things. And visas while they were here, and they stayed 2 years, and then Chris went back, got very good at Japanese while he was here, and went back and actually became a school teacher and taught Japanese at a middle school, I believe in Georgia. I'm not sure. I know that they're from Athens, not the Greece one, but the Georgia one. And they obviously liked their experience in Japan. They're still young and in their 20s. And they decided to apply to the Foreign Service. And this is an alternative. There's a lot of things you can do that aren't Jet that will get you out of America, get you out of the UK, get you out of Australia, and let you explore the wild, wild world out there. And so don't limit your options to just Jet is what I'm saying. I know some of you, your heart is set on Japan, and that's great, and Japan is fantastic. But the Foreign Service is something in America that allows you to apply and become a staff person at an embassy or a consulate in many, many different countries. And his recent blog posts have been about their selection process for where they're going. And they're actually just found out they're going to Kazakhstan, which is crazy. I don't know anything about Kazakhstan other than where it is on a map. And so they should have quite an adventure there. And Susie it's a reversal of last time. Last time Chris was the Jet, and Susie was kind of the spouse and didn't have as much to do. And this time Chris is going as the spouse and has no job set up or anything planned specifically at this time. So he's writing the blog. Of course I'll put the link, drivingtoguam.blogspot.com. I'll put it down in the box. Go check it out. He's a good guy. Tell him Jason said hello. And, it's just another way you can experience the world. There's the Peace Corps. The girl who actually was my predecessor, who did my job at Taisha Chugako Junior High School in my town before I became a Jet, had just done 2 years in the Peace Corps. So she did 2 years in the Peace Corps, then 2 years on Jet, and then finally went home to Canada. I think she was Canadian, or she was American or Canadian. Anyway, there's all kinds of ways you can get out there and see the world and maybe help people, teach, try to have a positive effect on young people. And so don't limit yourself to Jet necessarily. You know I love Jet. You know I think Jet's an amazing opportunity, but you know, don't get disheartened if you don't make it. There are other ways you can go out and see the world. Okay, that's a quick one. I got a great new vlog idea coming up, hopefully maybe tomorrow or the next day, so stay tuned for more. Are you watching the Olympics? It's funny because people are complaining about NBC's coverage a lot on Twitter, and I'm not in America to see what's going on with the time difference. But here in Japan, the time difference makes it really early in the morning for live stuff, and so we're getting a lot of repeats too. But this coverage here is just as nationalistic as it is in America. You know, what were we watching the other night? Something, and you know, like ping pong or something. You get a lot of table tennis, a lot of judo. Oh my God, I've seen more judo than I ever need to see. Badminton, you know, and if you know, like Ishikawa lost the ping pong, and they didn't show the gold medal between the two Chinese players. They just were like, oh, Japanese players finished. We're done showing that sport. You know, so it happens here too. But anyway, that was a digression. Go check out Chris's blog. Thanks for watching as always, and I'll have this up on Saturday night for you guys. Peace, peace, and I'll see you next time.